So how, when you go into a show, are you trying to hit like, hey, I want to try and walk away with 20% on this, or I want to, because at what point do you, how you're saying like, hey, it's pulling on a little bit longer. Now I got to start offering deal, right? Because you're saying like, this is my job now. Like, this is my
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. I mean, WhatNot takes a cut, then you got to pay for your time too. So I analyze before I build a break, and I'll kind of explain what style breaking I do. Because I kind of stick to one style, just because it makes me feel, I don't know, a little better than like dollar auctions. I mean, I still do dollar auctions sometimes, or if I'm bailing on a break, I'll do dollar auctions. But to answer your question, yeah, I mean, I go in with it with an amount, and I try to price my breaks pretty fair. I do a lot of research. I mean, if you're not going to do research, I wouldn't do this job, because you can go to somebody's channel and like, oh, they're charging this for this team, mark them all down, and it's way overpriced, you know. But yeah, I mean, I go in with it with a mark, and once we hit, I would say, I don't know, maybe a couple hours in, and if it's not halfway filled, then we'll start to throw 15% of a team, or I'll combo the two worst teams, or I'll run those two worst teams at $1 because it gets people. Oh wait, they're going for dollars now. Marlins, Astros.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The usual
And people
suspects. Yeah.
and people are like, run this next team, and then okay, I'll run the Reds at $20 off. I'm like, oh, someone, so you get people engaged that way, because I still think people like to swipe. I don't know. It's like a game. It's like a game for them,
Right.
I mean, I tend to stick to PYTs. That's kind of what I've been liking to do. It makes more sense as far as the engagement with the crowd. I like to talk to people, and people come in there, and I always tell them, if you can't get in, don't get in. Just hang out. Hang out, have a good time. Let's have a conversation. The more people in the room, the people see the numbers, they want to see what's going on, and they'll join. So
yeah, that's something that seemed pretty important to you as we were chatting before we got on the podcast was, you creating a community that people feel safe to come in and just hang out.